Well, everyone, it's with great displeasure that I am announcing the cancellation of Yooka-Laylee. And before everyone jumps on me and attacks me, just hear me out, okay? I was talking with a friend about this, and, well, we figured some things out. We did a little bit of research on Laced Records, and it turns out Laced Records this actually is a legitimate claim because Laced Records sells the Yooka-Laylee soundtrack, and yeah, so this is not a false claim. This actually is coming from a company that has some form of rights to this music. So it's a legit claim, and I'm not even going to like play this, but I will say that in this match that it got on my copy video, I talked at least 5 times, 5 or 6 times. Like, granted, I was talking in short bursts, but I was lowering the music and I was talking. My voice shows up at least 5 or 6 different times within this minute and 2 seconds that it detected here. So even with my voice, it seems like this thing is still going to detect the music. And I have a theory on what's going on here. I haven't heard of anybody having an issue with this until very, very recently because up until now, people have been able to upload like the soundtrack. They've been able to upload the soundtrack videos like all the way back in April, like the full soundtrack to this game was pretty much uploaded, and those videos are still there. So my theory is that Laced Records, within the past few days, they must have made a deal with YouTube, and YouTube like put a thing into their auto detection content ID system that would detect the Yooka-Laylee soundtrack, and that way every video that gets uploaded that has Yooka-Laylee music in it is going to be auto-detected and blocked in America and Canada. It's going to have an automatic copyright claim on it. That makes the most sense to me because there's another user who is actually they are doing a there's only one other person I know of that has this issue, and their videos are brand new. They started uploading a full 100% playthrough in just the past, like, 2 days, and their videos have had soundtrack issues. They had to outright just mute the audio in many different parts of their videos. So I'm thinking that this is something very new that wasn't put into place until just a few days ago. And this would explain why my videos have been just fine up until part 10, because it's like, I was thinking it was just World 2, but now I'm thinking it's probably the whole game at this point. It's just that I uploaded parts 1 through 9 before this was put in place, and now that it is, you can't really upload anything if it has the music in it. So I really only have two options. I could either it's like I really only have two options here. I could either mute the music, like I could just mute the music in the game because I think it has like a volume for the music. I could mute the music, and just play through the entire game with no music, or I could play with music and then edit all of the music out in Audacity, which would be a ton of extra work, and I don't mean to make myself sound lazy or sound like, sound like I don't want to put myself through that, which I honestly don't, because I think it's ridiculous that anybody would have to do that just to get around these bogus claims. Well, they're not bogus, but oh, you guys know what I mean. I'm not very happy about this right now, so not bogus, more like BS. you know, I don't even know what to say, but it's like, I could do that, so then I could still enjoy the game with music, but then be able to upload the video. But one way or the other, though, this is going to result in you guys not having any music, because regardless of how I do it, the end product is going to be a video that has no soundtrack whatsoever, because that's probably the only way that I would be able to continue this. And I'm not very happy with either route, and I'm sure that most of you would probably not want to watch this whole game played with no music at all, because, I mean, come on, man. Like, Yooka-Laylee's music is great, and without this music, this game would be boring. Like, seriously. I mean, it's a fun game, but, without the soundtrack, like all the areas are going to lose like over half their charm because the music really fits to the areas and it really makes playing through enjoying them, it makes it a joy and it really helps with like the atmosphere and all that. And without the music, I mean, just imagine Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie without music. Yeah, that would kind of suck. And so, that's why I've made the decision to cancel this. Like, I don't know. Are you guys okay with it? And by okay, I mean, like, do you guys think I should do this? Or do you think I should just continue and just cut out all the music or whatever? Because honestly, I don't even really want to do that. This whole situation is just really annoying, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really just want to just get away from this and move on to something else. I'm going to be completely honest with all of you. Like, seeing as there's really no good way out of this situation, and the only option is to upload, a let's play that's missing half of what would make it great. I just don't want to do that. I really don't. I don't want to upload a boring let's play with like no audio whatsoever other than just my voice. It's just, what's the point? I just don't think it's all worth it. I really don't. Like, I'm sorry, guys, but for anybody who was enjoying the Let's Play, though, and, for anyone who was enjoying it, I highly recommend going out and just buying Yooka-Laylee, because don't hold this against Platonic. This is not Platonic. This is all Laced Records. Laced Records are the ones that put out these copyright claims. It's not Platonic. Like, seriously, just go buy Yooka-Laylee, because it's a lot of fun. It's a great game. I mean, considering I'm not that far in it, really, I can't say it's as good as or surpasses Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie. Like, I don't think it will. I don't think it will surpass those games by the end, but I do think it's a fantastic game still. Like, I don't know, maybe part of that is because, it's been so long since we've had this kind of game, and I'm just so happy to play something like this again, but it really does seem, it plays and feels like a very well designed game. And honestly, I don't know. I don't really have any major flaws or issues with it so far. So I highly recommend just going out and just buying this game and playing it yourself. And I mean, if you guys, really want me to continue it with no music, then I mean, I can do that. But as you can hear from my voice, I really would not be too happy with that situation. So it's whatever, guys. Anyway, see ya.